Today we unveil some dumb drone fails.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Today is election day, so if you are a United Statesian and you haven't voted yet, go out and do your part right now. Not just to get a handy dandy sticker, all those are very cool, so you can have your say in this election.
And when you do get the sticker, put it over your eye and Instagram it to us, because that's, I voted, I don't know.
Ugh.
I'm working on something.
Okay.
But they'll do it.
Keep trying, Link.
All right, and you should do that because next year you don't need to go to the polling station at all because you're just gonna mail your vote in on a drone. It's gonna.
Heard about that.
Because drones are taking over, which basically means that there's a lot of amateur drone pilots out there, and sometimes, I mean, they capture some pretty incredible footage, and at other times they just embody some pretty incredible fails, which we are gonna go through today. It's time for You Might Groan When You're Shown These Drones Flown Dumbly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna rhyme one more time.
Nope, you got
I did though.
Left turn.
All right. It's
Left eye with the sticker.
Yep.
Hit it, Rhett.
It's 2016, and that means if you're having a wedding and you're not getting some drone footage of it, you might as well not even get married.
No.
What are you thinking?
You gotta get that aerial epic stuff
Alicia
happening.
and Clayton hired Davey to come film their wedding in 2013. And he had an idea for an amazing sweeping shot, dramatic sweeping shot as they were in a lover's embrace or holding hands head to head. Let's see how that worked out.
Where is everybody? This is a
It's
rehearsal.
all set up for the shot. It's just this is
Okay.
for the wedding video.
Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
Hello.
Yep. Now, Link, what happened there is that it made contact with them, as you can see in the slow-mo.
And it bounced off of them. Look, they didn't move at all.
Well, no, I don't think they anticipated this happening.
Well,
Even though it seemed so intentional on the part of the drone pilot. It was I can just see him out there.
I'ma get him.
Hit the couple. Now,
It's uphill from here.
we shouldn't
You know?
laugh about this because sadly the groom died.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they had to call the wedding off.
He looked fine.
Actually, he just cut his right cheek. He laughed it off, and then he asked Davey to upload the clip to YouTube, which he did on his channel, Wedding Man 123.
Woo!
Sadly, he hasn't uploaded anything over there for 2 years. The last video, which I checked out, was aerial view of garbage.
That's what he called it?
Yeah.
And that's what it was?
I watched it 14 times in a row.
Oh, man.
You would not believe how interesting aerial garbage is.
Aerial footage of non-aerial garbage.
Oh, maybe
if
I
it's
didn't
flying
maybe
garbage,
I didn't understand.
If it's flying
Maybe
garbage,
I just imagined it going
I
everywhere.
want in on that. All right. Another great use for drones is capturing wild animal footage, or in some cases, capturing footage of wild animals that have been captured
Oh, yeah.
in a zoo. Royal Burgers Zoo, which, you know, I love a good Royal Burger
Yeah,
at a
man.
zoo. It's the name of the zoo in the Netherlands.
I don't know where they make the burgers out of.
I don't want to know, but they're priced to move. They decided to get some drone footage of their chimp exhibit.
Of course
so
they did.
Let's play that. Behold the unnatural habitat of the chimpanzee. Oh, here they are. And shall we get a close-up shot? Yes, here we go.
They look so peaceful.
Watch out, Matt. We got,
Oh, okay.
That is Tushy.
Is that supposed to happen?
Tushy, the chimp, has a limb, and look at that. Look at her face.
A tool user.
Look, she's so happy about it. She's got that opposable thumb.
Yeah, gotcha again.
Tushy, go smooshy. Never fly your $2,000 drone that close to anyone's tushy. That's the lesson, Rhett.
I get it, because his name was in this. It's like a hiney.
It'll cut you tushy.
Yeah, you don't want to get the drone next to the hiney. In December of 2014, my favorite restaurant, TGI Fridays, not actually my favorite restaurant, did a holiday promotion to get more people into the restaurant. They thought it was a good idea to fly a drone with a mistletoe hanging from it over the heads of patrons. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, nothing will go.
This is a great idea, right?
And when it comes over, they kiss.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
You
I
get it. If you had been there, you would have known what to do.
It's like a junior marketing idea.
Let's see it.
Oh, half of UK adults have never kissed under a mistletoe.
You see how this works?
Oh, look at that.
The setup. Oh, happy pilot. Yeah.
She wasn't actually piloting that thing. She's an actress. They're all actors.
Oh, but we're actually cousins. This is awkward.
No, denied. All right, okay. Where's the blood?
Listen, I've been to TGI Fridays, and the people there
Here we
don't
go.
look like this. I've been to it a number of times in Fuquay Arena.
Everybody's making out in the Fridays I go to.
Oh, I've never,
no
never
mistletoe
seen
needed.
people that look like that.
That was kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, you're
no
right.
blood, no
what's
violence.
going to happen? Well, I'll show you the blood in a second, Link. It's what they cut out of the commercial because they actually cut someone during the making of this commercial. It was a photographer, Georgine Benevito, and she was there taking pictures when all of a sudden the drone just came up and smacked her right on the side of the face, and this is what ended up happening to her face.
Well, she got nicked.
No, that's a pretty serious cut, and it's a little lip dot. She got a little lower lip dot.
Well, it's not like
that's nothing to shake a stick at or throw a drone at.
Well, she doesn't have like a third nostril now.
The Daily Mail was quoted as saying the 10-inch drone became so entangled in Miss Benevito's hair that she even feared she would lose an eye. Because that's how eyes work. If you
keep them
if you
in
get
the hair?
hold of the hair and pull hard enough, both of them just go
Go back.
Yeah, I've seen it happen.
Do you have any footage of that?
Unfortunately, I do not.
It'd be too gruesome to show anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of gruesome, Rhett, I know you're a huge fan of sensual pop sensation Enrique Iglesias.
Oh yes, I am. I'm an Enrique boy. I don't. What?
That's what they're
What
called.
do they
right.
call him?
You're exactly
Yeah,
right.
that's what I am.
He's an Enrique boy.
Yeah.
So I don't have to tell you what he does at all of his concerts.
Sings
and
dances.
And
Yeah, he sings and dances. I love it. Every bit of it.
And he
pulls down
a drone.
A drone.
Right. You knew that.
Yeah.
Because you've been there.
Yeah. Right.
He has a drone at all of his concerts.
Favorite part.
And Enrique loves to grab the drone and because it's displaying on the screens the video footage and like get a close up of himself.
Yeah. That's my favorite part when he's on the drum. He's doing that and then his face is up there. And
Yes,
I'm like, oh
right.
man, look at that.
But in Tijuana, I think he made it clear that he has not been reading the safety warnings on the drone.
I missed that show. So what happened there?
Here's an audience member's footage.
I don't go to Tijuana.
Now he's doing jumping jacks, but there's the drone above his head. You see right there?
Here it is.
And then
just like it always is.
And then he grabs the drone. And then the crowd's going nuts. And then he twists around so you can get a shot of him and the crowd. And then he pulls it in close like he's gonna give it a kiss.
Yeah, I wish I was that drunk.
And then he pulls it back out. And then you going in for another one, Enrique? Oh yeah, you are. Oh no! It just nicked it. It snapped his hand.
Oh,
man. Snapped at his hand.
Poor baby. What happened to him?
It sliced and diced his hand. Now he's sitting there trying to figure out what's he gonna do, and they shoot off confetti. And then he's like, I hurt my finger. And then he's like, man, it's bleeding a lot.
Oh, poor Enrique.
Yeah, and he goes backstage, and they say,
And he
dude,
died?
No. He said, well, almost. They said,
I think I would have heard about
you could
that.
die at any moment. Don't come back out. But instead, he takes his hand, as bloody as it was,
he does.
and then he hits himself in the chest, and he makes a blood smear in the shape of a heart.
Oh,
and he
gosh.
comes back out on stage to his loving fans and says, I'm here for you.
That's why we love you, Enrique. That's why we're your boys.
Yes.
That's why we love you because of the heart on the shirt.
And he has 8 fingers now.
Really?
No.
Oh.
But you still love him?
Yeah,
I didn't mean to.
I still love him, of
degrade
course.
a little
I'm
bit.
still an Enrique boy. I still go on the forums.
Last time I cut my finger was a few Christmases ago when I was opening a Barbie doll.
Right.
And I did not smear anything in the shape of a heart on my chest. I just fainted into my father-in-law's arms.
Yeah, well, it happens to the best of
No
us.
drawn footage of that.
A man who goes by Gas Turbine 101 on YouTube took the parts of 54 drones
This is an idea.
and made what he is calling the Swarm Manned Aerial Vehicle Multi-Rotor Super Drone.
Or the what for short?
It's an acronym.
He did not name it anything shorter.
No.
Okay.
But let's watch him fly it, because that's the good part.
Man. He doesn't have a head. Okay, he's under a...
He's protected his face with an umbrella. Now look at this thing.
Man.
Look at that.
Whoa,
Look at
there
that
he
Swarm
goes.
Man Aerial Vehicle Multi-Rotor Super Drone, Link.
Dang. He's... Whoever's filming that's afraid.
Now, Link, would you
And so
believe
am
me?
I.
Would you believe me if I told you that he actually flew this thing across the Atlantic?
No.
Because by that I mean he flew it over a copy of the print magazine, The Atlantic. That's as exciting as this thing gets. It can only hover. It can only do that to about head high. And when he gets above head high, you can see the people filming get very nervous.
And yeah.
And it only lasts for 10 minutes. So if you have like a social situation where you just need to just sort of drift up to about head height. for
Hello,
about 10
everybody.
minutes. I mean, it could be like a party that you're not enjoying.
I look like Woody Allen.
It's tough to get that thing in the door. I will say that. Maybe an outdoor party or a concert. Take it to that.
Yeah, take it to the Enrique.
That's what the Swarm Man aerial vehicle multi-rotor super drone is for.
May I present to you Dwyer Spanger?
Yes.
That's a person's name.
Yeah.
He was
of mine.
flying his $800 DJI Phantom 2 quadcopter on a sunny day and then subsequently uploaded the video entitling it My First Day with My Drone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch it. Okay, now this thing gets pretty high up there, but it's losing battery power, which means it's gonna come down slowly with the remaining power it has. And if you look right in the middle of the screen, you see a bunch of people standing on that street.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's one guy who's wearing a green jacket who's starting to move now, and he's got like a white controller. That's the drone controller. He's the pilot. Keep an eye on him. They know this thing's coming down. There's another guy running, but look at the guy in the green
they're starting
jacket.
to panic at this point.
You think maybe that drone's going for the big ditch?
Yeah, I think it's heading for the water. It's heading for the water,
Like,
and
let
he
me-
knows it.
Let me get over this fence.
He's not moving very
gently.
quickly, though.
Yeah,
He's just like, surely it's going to come to me.
His friends are watching.
Surely this thing is not going to go in
Come
the
to me,
water.
Joe. Oh no.
There's
Hey,
no way it's going in.
Decision time. Yes.
It's going
Sit
in the
down.
water.
Yes. Get in there.
I'm going in the water.
Oh, it's cold.
Look at this.
Oh,
Look at
it's
this.
cold.
Look at
Can
this.
he do it?
Look,
Can he
look,
make
look,
it?
look.
Yes. He gets
Did he get it? Is he
Woo!
save it? Did he save it?
He saved it, and he passes it off to his friend.
Oh,
Woo!
I didn't need that. That was as exciting as Enrique.
That was great. Actually, the pond was full of acid, and the dude lost his lower half.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the sad side of the story. But the drone is totally saved. Way to go, Dwyer. He kept his legs. It was just water.
Okay, congratulations, Weir, and congratulations to you, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Lini.
And I'm Albin,
We're from New York.
and we're about to get married in South Korea. Now it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
You should watch Good Mythical Crew this Saturday because the crew actually tested a bunch of drones, all budget drones under $100, and determined the best one, and we're going to be playing with that in just a second.
Click through to Good Mythical More as we make tea using a drone.
Oh, never been done before. Overly confident conversation about the Pythagorean theorem.
Hello, Martin.
Hi, Stuart.
Well, here we are again to discuss
Have you heard of the new
the matters of import.
the new theorem? That
The pi theorem?
yes, yes,
Pythagorean?
yes.
I love Pythagorean pi. Its theorem is that it's amazingly tasty.
Well, he thought he was making an apple one,
of course he was.
and he made a pineapple pie.
I thought he was making a Pythagorean pie.
I don't know what that part is. When it gets close, the tea bag really starts making. Oh no!